Hello folks, I'm Scott Grove here today with another new instrument I just got in. This one is the very elusive, super hard to get, and ultra rare Ibanez Iceman ICB500 bass guitar. Okay, what makes this one so rare and so amazing? This is the one and only Iceman bass to ever be this. That's right, made in Japan, where all real good Ibanez's are made at. Plus, this was the very first Ibanez Iceman bass ever made. Okay, so this came along in 1994. They did very few, it's been reported as few as 200 or less of these, the ICB 500, and the guitar version, which is exactly the same aesthetically looking, except for it has the mother of toilet seat binding, of course, but the pickguard matches it on the guitar version. Okay, these were never in an Ibanez catalog. You can see the mother of toilet seat binding all the way and down the entire neck. It thins out on the headstock, but it is still there. The name is actually on the headstock. Only one other Iceman bass in history has ever had the name on the headstock. All the others are just printed on the truss rod cover. The binding goes completely around the whole guitar, all the way down to the curly Q. This thing is in mint condition. I've had two of these before, both which were damaged by the big brown truck while they were in their hardshell cases and double boxed. So big brown truck, boo boo. But they did bring this one today, and it survived. Okay, the other two I paid, one of them I paid $1,000 for, the other one I paid $1,200 for. Okay, being that Guitar Center is such a bunch of retards, I was able to get this one online through Guitar Center in Warwick, Rhode Island. So go there and look at their used stuff real quick before they catch on that they don't know what they're talking about, because $399. Because they thought this was one of the just regular Korean or Chinese made ones. They didn't know the difference. So $1,200 easy. I can sell this for right now. And $399. I just got it in. So I am super blessed to have this puppy, and they are amazing. They are passive. They are the one and only Iceman bass period with a toggle switch. None of the others have toggle switches. They are the only ones with a set neck. All others are bolt-ons. Oh, this has a set neck. This is a complete mahogany guitar, where most of the others are basswood. Okay. You got the smoked chrome bridge, the DX4 pickups, volume for pickup 1, volume for pickup 2, and just tone. Not active at all. And like I said, the three-way. Very subtle abalone or abalone or Oscar Mayer baloney inlays. It would have looked cool with the mother toilet seat as big block inlays on there. That would have really set this puppy off, I think, and the truss rod cover in the same would have been nice too. But there's the bass. Okay, as I will show you with all the other Iceman basses. Pardon me while I get right on up here. Here's the foreign only ICB500 active Iceman, only available overseas in the UK and such, as is the ICB250 with the skull graphic on it and flat black, only available overseas, not in America. The ICB300 active sounds great bass. And then in 1995 they came out with the ICB300, but every one of these has a bolt-on maple neck. As you can see, they are all bolt-on maple necks. The ICB300 is the only other one in 95, and again, this was Korean, to have the name Ibanez on the headstock. All others put them on the truss rod covers. Okay, so there's your difference. Okay, so once again, these are extremely rare. just impossible to get. And I'm thankful again for Guitar Center, not knowing, you know, much of anything ever. But again, check out the Guitar Center in Warwick, Rhode Island before they catch this video, and check out their used stock, because apparently they don't look up what they have. They just say, okay, it's an Iceman bass, it's $400 like all the other ones online, and then they give you a $1,200 instrument. So do it quick, kids, okay? Because they will get wind of this and somebody will be fired probably, but at least I got mine. So hopefully you get yours too before they catch on, okay? So I'm going to plug her in. Now today I will just be running the bass through this little guy, which is the Hartke Kickback 12, and you'll see it here with my Takamine, 1984 Takamine Flying A guitar, which is acoustic, electric, and very few of those made. So there's the little Hartke Kickback 12 with the 12-inch aluminum speaker and very basic amp, 120 watts, but I love the kickback design because you put it right in front of you like a monitor wedge, and the audience doesn't have to hear it, and then it can sound really great through the mains because you're not blasting your bass to the crowd and screwing up the whole mix and not getting your bass in the PA where it needs to be. Okay, so let's get this down on the axe. First of all, we have to show the shirt. I've showed it once before, but the I've Got Gas shirt, the Guitar Acquisition Syndrome, available on eBay. Just put in I've Got Gas shirt, and they're everywhere. But I like showing off the shirts as much as I do the instruments. Okay, so humbucker pickups, so they do sound humbucking. It is a rock bass. It is a cool looking country bass. It's not great on the funk end because they are humbuckers. Something active like the 300EX up there, the really bright white ones, really sound great on the funk. Or this is a good metal bass. It's got the humbucker snarl to it. Okay, so I'm going to fire the bass up. Here is everything wide open, both pickups. Okay, so there you go. If you were to grab a pick and just chunk away at it. Okay, so good and deep sounding. If we go just to the bridge pickup. Okay, so nothing. Okay, just a mid-range snarl. And the neck. That's my 12-string ringing back there in A. Okay, so we'll go to C since I don't have an open C string. And G. So there's the neck, and again back in the middle. Okay, and there's that thing ringing again. But very just heavy sounding bass. So you crank it up, throw it through an Ampeg SVT 810s, you know, stack like that, and it's the God of Thunder of basses, you know, except for of course the actual God of Thunder's basses. But you can EQ it out to be nice and bright, throw some new strings on it. But anyway, just wanted to show this to you and let you know again that the Guitar Center in Warwick, Rhode Island, apparently has the typical Guitar Center guitarded staff and are giving away valuable instruments. So I'm going to go online before I post this and look for some more real quick and see if I can't get something. And you all go get what you want too before somebody sees this video and before whoever gets fired that's selling them at such good prices. So there you go. Once again, you can't find these anywhere except for from the Guitards. So the elusive, ultra hard to find 1994 Ibanez Iceman ICB500. I would say at a store near you, but it's not going to be. These are amazingly difficult to find. Like I said, I've found 3 in the past 40 years. So, or actually since they came out, I've been trying to find them, but they were never in a catalog at all. So it's just a cool axe to have and just rare as all get out. So if you've never seen one before and you've heard about them, yes, it's true, they exist, and right there they are. Tone is the only thing I didn't show you, which makes no difference. Just so it's that mid-range. About 800K or so, up, or 800 hertz up to 1K. So it's kind of that really nasty growl, but of course you could dial out as much or as little of any pickup that you want. Put them in the middle. And add as much of or as little as anything as you want. Get the sound any way you want. Just like a good old jazz bass, but with humbuckers. Okay, again, the Ibanez Iceman ICB500. 1994, so the very first Iceman bass ever made, and made in Japan, the only one ever made in Japan. And again, the differences are you get the big binding, the only set neck ever, the only painted neck ever, and oh, so much more, but the only one ever made in Japan, period. So there's lots of differences between this and any other Iceman bass that you'll find. So get the original, get the best. It's clearly when you pick it up, it's 10 times the instrument as a basic instrument goes. You can just feel it. It's made so much better than all the others. So there it is. Hope you enjoyed a good look and a little listen. Pardon me, I just crunched this right into the old axe bass over there. So cool bass, man. Thanks for checking it out. Talk to you later. And once again, Guitar Center, Warwick, Rhode Island. Get online right now, look for the used stuff, and steal anything else that they may have mismarked or just been too dumb to know about. Okay? So, catch you later. Bye-bye.